What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29, and you are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated tonight. Oh no! Tonight we have come to this day, to this very moment. We are checking out the final song on Taylor Swift's Folklore album, and that is Hoax. And now that I think about it, I actually haven't listened. I haven't reacted to or listened to Betty, the live version. So I guess technically not the final song. It won't be the final video, at least, of the Folklore album, but it is the final song on the album from what I have seen. So we are going to check out Hoax by Taylor Swift. Let's see how it goes.
My only one, my smoking gun, my eclipsed sun, this has broken me down. My twisted knife, my sleepless night, my windless fight, this has frozen my ground. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do.
Yo, so a lot of thoughts going on here. Again, with the video and lyric video in the background, right? So the cliff, and there was a reference there to tie in. I stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. So I looked up the specific definition of hoax. It says a humorous or malicious deception. And so it's kind of like that's your malicious deception is the only where's the line? I'm trying to plug it in there. Your faithless love is the only malicious deception I believe in, is how you could kind of throw that in there for the definition and tie that in. So help me out with this one. Help me out. What's she talking about? I'm curious if there's a specific, like specifically, what is she talking about here? But then she goes on it. I believe in, don't want no other shade of blue. I'm curious if it's kind of tying into the water, looking down from the cliff. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. Let me go back 5 seconds.
Sadness in the world would do. My best laid plan, your sleight of hand, my barren land, I am ash from your fire. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. You know I left a part of me back in New York. You knew the hero died, so what's the movie for? You knew it still hurts underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. You knew the password, so I let you in the door. You knew you won, so what's the point of keeping score? You knew it still hurts underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. But what you did was just as dark. Darling, this was just as hard as when they pulled me apart.
before we potentially go into the bridge, I'm really thinking about this. I'm trying to pull back on all the conversations we've had in the comment section on just different situations or scenarios she's gone through, different things she's pieced together and put within her artwork. But I'm struggling with this one. I'm trying to look for something deeper within the lyrics because she often has that, but nothing's recalling from the conversations that we've had on potentially tying the second meaning to this song, which maybe there isn't one, but I'm assuming there's a second meaning here. And so really help me out with this one, because I'm struggling with it a little bit. I'm struggling to try to find that second meaning that she could potentially be leaning in towards.
When they pulled me apart, my only one, my kingdom come undone, my broken drum, you have beaten my heart. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do.
Again, it said earlier, written by Taylor Swift and Aaron Dessner. Okay, so that was Hoax by Taylor Swift. A couple thoughts. One, I'm curious where they got that drone shot for that cliff in the water, if that was New Zealand or beautiful country down there, Australia, that area. But then also kind of thinking it back to the song right before this piece on the album by Taylor Swift. I made a comment how it seemed like that was a little bit more of a mellow song, and I was curious if the album was going to kind of continue that vibe, if you will, of mellowing out and just being a really calm song. And I would say it did. I think that's kind of how she designed to close out this project and this album there, because this song is Hoax, I would say personally was even more mellow and just more calm, just like her beautiful voice, the piano, and some strings as she speaks through, lays out her heart through the situation. So that was really interesting to me, because it did kind of seem like she went that route. But help me out with this one. What's she talking about here, and what are either the one or two or potentially more meanings that she's referencing to? I'm curious if there are specific situations here that she's referencing. But that is Hoax. Aside from listening to Betty live at, I believe it was the AMC. Is it AMC, American Country Music Awards? I don't know. At whatever award show it was the other day, a couple weeks ago, whenever she performed Betty live, I'll definitely, I said I'd get to that one, so I definitely will. But aside from that, that's the Folklore album, folks. Oh no. Is this really the end? Is this the end of Taylor? Y'all need to help me out. Help me out with this one. And where do we go? Where do we go from here with Taylor? What do we do? So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Help me out with some of the comments and questions I had in the comment section down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.